Golan Shem-Tov here with Instana. In this video, we'll be running Instana's Robot Shop. What I have here is a CentOS 7 machine with Git installed, Docker installed, and Docker Compose installed. We'll install the Instana agent, Git clone the Robot Shop, run the Docker Compose pull command, the Docker Compose up command, and then run the load generation. Let's start. If you search for Instana and Instana's Robot Shop, you will see this blog and this on GitHub. We will be using these instructions to run the application locally. To install the Instana agent, log into Instana and go to the management portal. If you don't have an Instana account, you can go to instana.com and click on Try Instana. Click on the Install Agent button. We'll choose the simplest use case possible. We'll just run the one-liner command to install and start Instana as a service. You can copy the line from the UI or press the copy button. Switch to the command prompt and paste the command. Just follow the instructions and install the agent. We can switch back to the UI, click on the icon on the right side of the screen, and choose the Agents option. This will enable us to see that the agent is reporting. Click on the Live button to get new data. Now that we have an agent reporting, let's continue with installing the Robot Shop. We'll run the commands as they appear in GitHub. Please note that in the interest of time, I will fast forward some parts here. We run the git clone command, change directory to Robot Shop, and then run the Docker Compose pull command, and then run the Docker Compose up command. We'll do one more step, which is actually optional, just to make sure that the agent is running in a zone that has a meaningful name. We will edit the configuration YAML file and give the zone a name. Again, this is totally optional. You can just follow what I'm doing on the screen, change directory, edit the file, and then just unremark the right section and give it a meaningful name. We can now go to the load generation directory and run the load generation script. Let's switch back to the UI, to the infrastructure view. We can zoom in on our host and hover on top of the different layers to see what it discovered. We can open a dashboard to the host and see performance information, as well as the components that were automatically discovered. Click on one of these components and see additional performance information. As you can see, we have full stack discovery and monitoring, a Redis node, a process, a Docker container, and a host. Let's switch to the application view and look at applications and services. We can see the services that we discovered in this environment, their type, their technology, and we're also monitoring a number of calls, latency, errors, and health alerts. We can also switch to the applications view. If you have a new installation, all services is the only application you have, but you can create new applications from existing services. Let's click on the application that's called All Services. We can see the dependencies in this application, and we also have the ability to look at traces by clicking on Analyze Traces and selecting a trace. We can see a layer display showing where the time is spent. If we click on one of these layers, we get the call detail. You can also see the sequence of calls and select these calls for additional information. I hope you find this video useful in getting Robot Shop up and running. Thank you very much for your time.